First, stay in your lane. The car mechanic repairs and works on with cars. The medical doctor, PT, kinesiologist, acupuncturist repairs and works on with physical bodies. The psychologist, therapist, psychiatrist repairs and works on with psychic instrument. Energy worker works on energy. They stay in their lanes. The guru removes ignorance, detaches attachment of vehicles, brings us to light, love, who we are. We each need to stay in our lane. So, to that process, we started it. I had done this for years, and I wanted to look at this again today. The practice of resolving attachments. And I brought it up the other day, and we'll put it on the website. First, we have to own. I know I have a problem. I went to therapy. I know I have a problem. Now, I have to know that my acknowledgement is not enough. Master. I have to become an expert on my problem attachment. I have to know in my guts and emotions that my attachment problem is not me. I have to be able to attenuate my attachment problem as a choice. And then I have to transcend. I have to be willing to leave my attachment behind. I have to be willing to allow the vibration of my problem to still and then dissolve and then not recreate it. People tend to say, I don't have an attachment because it's not my problem, it's their problem. Oops. It's sort of funny when that comes out. So from that place, there are people who say, who believe they have never done anything wrong. Isn't that amazing? It is incredible. Never done anything wrong. They never do anything wrong. Now, if I have that as my first premise, how do I relate with the world?
Everyone else is doing it.
Exactly. Everyone else is doing it. And I'm sure that my first premise is correct. I don't do anything wrong. I've never done anything wrong. Makes it a little difficult, but I have to have blinders on in some way. I didn't see that. 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 So people decide that other people, if my premise is correct, then I have to have others are the bad ones. The only ones that do anything wrong. And then I have a nice, simple life. I'm right. You all, y'all, is wrong. Is wrong. So I have some dichotomies because I will now say, you're difficult. You're difficult. I'm easy and agreeable. You're difficult. And I'm not difficult. I have high standards. You are never easy and agreeable. You are to ask nothing, expect nothing, you have no standards, and you're a slave. Works for me. You have no standards. I'm easy. I'm agreeable. I have high standards. You are so difficult. Next one. We're not working together. That's on you. We're not working together. That means you're not doing what I want. We're not working together. Now, I'm a team player. I have agency. Yeah, we're not working together. That's because you're not a team player. I have agency. I own my agency. And that's why you're the problem. You are not a team player. You have no agency to choose to do it my way. And we laugh, but how many people have known people like this? Yes.
This fits perfectly with the Mean Girls.
It's a continuation of the, yes. Why are you so standoffish? I'm engaged and communicative. I'm not standoffish. I take care of myself, and I'm self-contained. You're standoffish. And in my self-containment, I'm engaged and communicative. But you're hysterical, aggressive, and splatterer. So you either standoffish or you're aggressive. Me, I'm self-contained and communicative, engaged. Can't understand why we're not working together, but it's on you that we're not working together, because I'm a team player. I know me. I know who I am. I have agency. You have no agency. You're childish. Me, I'm mature. And in my maturity, I'm incredibly playful. You're just childish. And because you're childish, you're dour and humorless whenever you try to be mature, because you can't be mature because you're childish. I'm mature. You're humorless. You're no fun. Me, I'm playful. You're just childish. You're a drunk. You're a drunk. I'm sober. It's a good thing. Sober in the best sense of the word, in my maturity. And in my maturity and sobriety, I am incredibly playful. You're just trying to be sober. You end up uptight and puritanical. I'm relaxed. You need to engage in something in order to pretend to be relaxed. Me, I'm just relaxed. You're a drunk. And here we are. This is the way in relationships that we project onto others. We don't take ownership for our relationship, what we bring to the table. And remember, we go back to the first premise is that I have never done anything wrong. So I am already all the positive qualities of a forcotomy, which then means everyone else has to be the negative. And I'm not going to own the negative because I don't need to. I'm just good all over, inside and out. Why would I even be so negative as to say that these are things that I have to own? No. It's y'all's problem. And a lot of people in these situations do what I call silent rage. When they're that good, they do silent rage. Rigid silence as a weapon to maintain their goodness. Not going to move. No need to move. I am goodness personified. You are just making bad decisions. Me, I'm always right.
I gotta point out the obvious, perhaps, and say that I think that's a pretty negative way of viewing the world, is that everyone else is wrong, and therefore there's nothing I can do about it. There's not, from where I am, there's nothing to be done.
There's nothing to be done. That's correct. I sit on the superior top of the mountain, looking down on everybody, knowing that I am the one and only good one. And I feel sad and condescend to everyone else. But the truth is the truth.
My truth is the truth.
What? My truth is the truth. And we laugh, but I didn't make this up.
I know somebody very well who operates that way 100%.
Yeah, there are a lot of people who operate this way 100%.
People who have reduced their percentage, but still,
Yeah.
you've got to clean it up.
It has to be but if you're cleaning it up, then you have flipped to the other side of being one of the bad ones. You got it? You're no longer a PLU. Everyone knows what PLU means? People like us. Once you've admitted that you've done something wrong, you have to turn in your pin, your kit, your leather jacket with your name on it. It's burnt. It will be burnt in the fires. So when a person is like that, they tend to say, if they know any inkling that they have some kind of a problem, they'll say, break me. Get through to me. I dare you. And if you do that, for them in quotes, what happens?
They get angry and come back stronger.
That's right.
Like the broken bone.
So they'll be open for a minute, but again, there's the feeling of they've now lost their power. They don't want to love. They don't want to love.
so wrong, according to that, right?
100%.
Even worse.
Even worse. Yes, even worse.
You've attacked them.
Exactly. Exactly. They never knew the difference between who they truly are and who they think they are. So when they experience love, they experience it as a loss of their agency, of their personal power. They have to then reassert their sense of self to regain their agency. And if you look at these dichotomies, they will never own them. Because to own them would mean they lose all sense of self.
So going back to one of the, about own, master, transcend.
Mm-hmm.
They're not in the master phase because they don't.
There's nothing to own.
Right.
They haven't owned
Yeah,
anything.
Yeah.
There's nothing to own. Their problem when they go to the therapist is everyone else. They're a victim
Yeah.
Surrounded by awful people.
surrounded by awful people. Exactly. So, we have to have the experience of who we truly are. And then we have to keep choosing who we are rather than keep going back to who we are not. I think it's Yoga Sutra 226. The continual practice of the real is the removal of ignorance. We have to know the real, have the experience of the real, know the real, choose the real. And be willing no longer to be in charge, as if we ever were. I mean, really, the joke's on us.